Hey everyone, welcome to Directions. My name is Mrs. Burr, but I will be out until the end of September, and so Mrs. Kanaki, whichever way she is in the room right now, will be here with you guys. She is an amazing resource. Please use her knowledge, use her skill set to really help you in becoming better students and better people as we kind of navigate the Directions class. For you freshmen or maybe some of you upperclassmen who are new to Directions, keep in mind that Directions is a different program based off of what you need. So what you need might be different from the person sitting next to you. But we don't know that until we kind of get further into the semester. So just keep in mind that some of you might need direction, like organizational skills. Some of you might need help in studying. Some of you might need just help in math, while others might need help in note taking. And some of you might just need a quiet space to work on your homework, some extra time to use the computers that we have. So everyone's needs are different, so please don't compare yourselves to the other people that are in this classroom. With that said, the first part of the semester here, the first about week and a half, 2 weeks, we'll be doing some stuff for everybody. This is going to help everybody to be more organized, everybody in their study skills. I'm not trying to do anything that will hurt you or take away any of your actual studying time. So these things will take probably 10 to 15 minutes every day. The rest of the class time you'll have to work on your assignments, read your books, do anything like that that you need to be prepared for class. So the first thing is when you look around the room, there are 3 computers in this room. These are new computers, people. The keyboards might be old, but new computers. We need to make sure that we're using them appropriately. We're using them for homework. We're not watching videos. We're not playing games. We're not abusing any of those privileges, because with 3 computers, there's not enough for everybody in this classroom at the same time. So we need to use the computers wisely. Also, if you don't have computer access at home, please let Mrs. Kanaki know, because you will be first dibs on some of the computers. That way that you can get those assignments done. I know a lot of your English classes and your American history classes have a lot of online work, so you will need it for that. So next to the computers, you will see some whiteboards, some markers. There's some reference books over there that you guys can use if you need that. IT people, if anyone's in IT, I will have a book in the room so that you can also do your IT work here. Otherwise, Mrs. Kanaki can kind of give you a rundown of where you can find everything in the room, where you guys can check out, sign out, where you can find scissors, all that kind of good stuff. So first off, this is what this book, you guys will each have one. It's called Executive Functions. This is what we'll be doing for the first 2 weeks. In it are just activities to figure out, how do you study? Are you a visual learner? Do you need to move around? Do you need to write down things, review things out loud? How do you learn? And how do you remember things, convert it to memory? There's also stuff in here for note-taking. How do you skim articles? How do you keep a planner? How do you manage your materials, like a folder? And I have extra folders. That's one thing you guys will be doing here, is organizing your backpacks. Having all of your materials organized is honestly one of the first steps to even being successful. Okay, so you guys will be doing this with Mrs. Kanaki just a little bit every day. And then if you don't have anything to do and you're like, man, I'm so bored, what am I going to do today? You can work on this. There will be things in here that you guys won't be going over with Mrs. Kanaki. Second thing that you will be going over starting today will be your planner. If you do not have a planner, I have one for you. They are free. You can have one as long as you're in the Directions class. If you have your own, please feel free to use that. I don't care what you use as long as you have a planner. The first thing that you guys will be doing is just opening it up and filling out your class schedule. If your class schedule is going to change, that's okay. Please just fill out, like for today, what you have for your class schedule, or even for this week. Mrs. Kanaki is going to go through this with you as well to help you in filling this out. This is something that you will do every day. at least through quarter one. If you can successfully complete a planner every day and keep it up to date and have your grades passing, then we can kind of see if there's some wiggle room for you to not carry a planner anymore, or for me at least not to check it, because then you should be able to do it on your own. So every day you guys will be going over your planners. Also, every day you'll be looking at this board. Sorry, my water's in the way. On this board, it's the back board of my classroom, will be the lists of your assignments. It is your job also to keep track of your assignments, right? That's why you're here. You're keeping track of your assignments, you're doing them, you're learning. Everything kind of works together. Even showing up on time prepares you for like the real world and a job, because you have to show on time to your work. So keeping track of what you have to do is super duper important. So we will be updating the wall that is at the back of the room, which I should like point this way. It's at the back of the room. We'll be updating that as well as our planners every single day. Your teachers will also be showing you where they post their assignments. English 1 and English 3 and English 2 and 4 post it to Planbook. Some teachers put it on Google Classroom. Some teachers just write it up on their room, like on the board. So you have to kind of be aware of where everyone's posting things so you can be informed and responsible as well. So those are the two main things, this book and the planner for the first couple weeks here. Please, please, please try your hardest. These first couple weeks, if you're a freshman, will be a transition, honestly, and it's supposed to be a transition. High school is supposed to be harder than middle school, right? You're moving up, you're learning new things, you're giving more responsibility in certain things. So with harder, more difficult things, can be struggle. You might fail something, and that's okay. You just have to learn from that. Where are you going to go from there? Are you going to just kind of kick it to the side and say, oh, like, I'm just not going to study next time, I'm just going to keep failing? Or are you going to say, no, like, I can do this. I don't understand that, so I'm going to ask questions on it. Asking your teachers questions, asking Mrs. Kanaki questions, that's key. You have to be able to do that. So if you don't understand anything, please ask questions. If you lose something, like a worksheet, please ask to see if you can get another one. Or if it's a class like English classes or American history or world cultures, they post their stuff online. So you can download another worksheet. You can download another packet. You can find a lot of stuff on Google Classroom too. So using your resources and listening to where your teachers have posted those is super important. Finally, in directions class, be open to studying in a new way. Be open to studying with another partner. Be open to getting help from Mrs. Kanaki and from your teachers, because we're all here to help you. I mean, honestly, that's my job, is to help you to be successful. So please, just ask for help. So when you're in this room, make sure that you have something to work on. Your planner's filled out. If you don't have anything to work on, you have your books that you can work on. I have actual books. So if you want to read a book, make sure you have a book with you. You'll need one for study hall anyway. But it's not time to sleep. It's not time to play games on your phone or on the computer or watch videos or talk about what you did over the weekend. It's time to actually do work. So make sure you use that time wisely so that way it doesn't get taken away from you. Also with devices, while I'm on devices, if you have, this is my daughter, that's Olivia. My other daughter, Anna, I'll have to find a picture of her, but she's equally as cute too. You can have your devices if you need them, if you want to listen to music on them, or if you want to quickly look up an assignment or something that's on Google Classroom, that's okay. You guys can feel free to have that. What you don't need your devices for is Snapchat or Fortnite or taking pictures of other students or playing other games other than Fortnite on it. That's not helping you to be successful. Okay, so please, please use your devices for what they need to be used for. If they need to be taken away, Mrs. Kanaki has full rights and everything to take your device away from you. Make sure you read the student handbook so you also know how that stuff impacts you. because they'll take it away for a certain amount of time. They'll have to call your parents. It's a whole rigmarole. So just make sure you're being responsible and using what you need to. Otherwise, I think that's it. If you have any questions, please ask Mrs. Kanaki. You can always email me. Please ask your teachers. And just try your hardest. Make this year like the best year yet. Even if you're a freshman and coming out of high school, make it your best year of high school. Then everything will go good. But I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in September. Otherwise, yeah, have a good day. See ya.